Good morning. Thanks for joining me. We're going to be looking at fitting a towbar to a 2007 Mini Cooper R56 model. We virtually jack up the car, remove the back two wheels, remove the screws in the wheel arches that support the back bumper, open the boot, remove the two obvious screws in the verticals, again supporting the back bumper, disassemble any other screws that we come across in the corner sections, and then the large bumper, two-piece in this case, and then there's also an attachment to what looks like a spare wheel housing, but of course they don't tend to use spare wheels these days. They just give you a can of gas, a puncture repair. So the towbar arrived and it weighed a ton. You may think I'm exaggerating, but suffice to say, I was just able to manhandle it while doing the job. Compared to the structure that I would loosely call the back rear crash bar on a Mini, which is below the skin of the bumper towards the subframe of the car. That structure, which is a cross beam, is considerably lighter than this towbar. Why on earth they feel the need to step up the gauge and the structure, I don't know. Anyway, I went ahead. I expected some hole misalignment, and sure enough, I had to drill out some holes to enable fitment of the towbar. I ran out of energy at 6 o'clock last night and had to put everything away in the garage and leave the car on ramps with no back wheels. Hopefully it's still there this morning and I'll continue progress. I used the meta glasses throughout to try and give it a feel for what the tasks are. But it's just an overview. If you've got any specific questions, please ask them in the comments below and I'll try my best. So, end of day one, ran out of energy, couldn't put the wheels on. My neighbours offered, if it gets to the point where I can't do it, he will help out, so that's lovely. suppose I should mention another gripe. Why are alloy wheels so heavy? I thought the point of alloy was to lighten the wheels. These low profile tyres, run flats or whatever they are, they weigh a ton. You have to be sat on the floor in the right position with renewed arm strength to get the wheel onto the centre spigot. Well, that's the theory. Wish me luck. Enjoy the video. Catch you later. Both rear wheels off to get access to a couple of screws inside the wheel arch, holding on the back bumper. Here we see the bumper partially removed. These are the bolts I will need to remove to fit this towbar. The original Mini Cooper rear crash bar, 4 bolts, and a dummy and the new one